Da 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 da.
Pick it up, what?
Hello.
Let's go.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob's SquarePants.
Oh my god, that came from far.
Mom! Mom! Mama! Mama! Mommy! Mommy! Mom!
ALN.
We're in Zermatt. It's almost a year since we've raced the World Enduro.
It's the home of the Matterhorn, the Toblerone, and some of the toughest corners in all of Europe.
I love Jank.
That's not pro. Well, Tommy, let me tell you, it's been the jankiest season of our career, and we haven't even raced yet.
Everyone's gone home, left it all to Jesse. Mixing up the techniques now. We're getting there, we're getting there.
Oh! Oh! Corona.
Alright, we're on the vernacular on our way up to shakedown for EWS Day 0, Round 1.
And then I saw Tommy, felt really sick in one corner, and then I knew that rock was there, but my thought process was like, coming in a bit fast, I'll just pull up a little bit and I'll be fine. And then I just got bucked into infinity, and then smashed the ground really hard and somehow rolled out of it. I lost a shoe in the process. That was first for me. Sat on the side of the trail and I was like, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. And then Miller was just like, your arm is bleeding. And I got like 10 stitches.
Boom! Practice day. The rain has come. It's muddy, it's wet, it's cold. First two stages done. They're pretty good actually. Like first race of the season, I feel like we're all very like ready to get stuck into it. So it was kind of like, yeah, let's just go. I was just a little bit too timid, so I'm gonna throw on the half mud and on the front and just see if it gives me like more confidence to like, throw my weight around, and too scared to like push it and wash. So.
Buddy, it's a war out here.
We thought it was going to be a pretty shitty, horrible day. Turns out it was a pretty shitty, horrible day, but the trails were actually a lot better in the wet, so yeah, I rutted up nicely, and the vision was absolutely terrible. Couldn't see a damn thing all day.
I set to go try my arm and my hip. Rode the first two stages and I could barely hold on, and I got nauseous from the pain twice. So I decided not to race. That's why I'm making muffins for the guys.
On my forehead.
Wah wah wee wah. It's a me.
Bora? Another one.
It's about 8 o'clock. It's time for a tea, maybe a biscuit. And then off to bed.
Boss Tommy.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
What the fuck was that?
Gotta like impersonate him on this.
Boris! Boris, Jess, get the shot!
Ben.
So it's race day here in Zermatt. We've had about 4 revisions to the start list so far. Couple hour delay, 2 cancelled stages, and it looks like we're about to start racing here. I think I did pretty well. Like yesterday, honestly, I was super stoked on the bottom of stage, what was today's 1, and I had a really good time, so I think that just kind of like helped me get into a good mindset, and then to that stage today, it was just absolutely destroyed. It was kind of getting peanut buttery because the rain stopped, so it was so much worse because it was like slower, and all like the janky stuff that you could like kind of float over before, you were just like hitting and hitting and hitting and just coming to a stop, and it like was nowhere near as fun as practice, but got through that one pretty well. And then the second stage was just super physical, and I rode pretty tight at the top because I was, well, whatever. And then I was just like, okay, you just have to pedal, and I was pretty happy with how I pedaled on that one because it was half of it was just sprinting, so managed to not get beat by too much by Martin on that one and held on for the win. So pretty sweet. It's definitely bittersweet because you'd want everyone to be here, you'd want it to be a normal season, you want it to be a normal day, a normal race. None of that's true. There was like a long build up for this, and so I think that showed that went really well, and just happy to be like riding well. So
We ended up doing 2 stages. One of them was cut to the halfway mark, which was probably good because it ended up being a really tough stage today. Yeah, I kind of struggled a little bit on that one. I didn't kind of realize how gnarly it was going to be. We got interviews on interviews here. Stage 2 was a lot better, turned it around. We actually didn't end up having the like gnarly rain and cold that we were expecting to have. Like we were really gearing up for like the most miserable day ever. So a little bit disappointed that we didn't get to do the other 2 stages. It would have been nice to like get a bit more redemption from that first stage. You know, I pulled it back on the second, and you know, would have liked to keep that momentum going. But stoked for Jesse because he friggin' won. And we're heading to finale. Next round is in Pietra Ligure, which is just next town over from finale, and yeah, round 2 will be there, so we'll see you then.